Okay, welcome. Good morning and welcome to the Spring Refresh. Stacy, good morning.
Good morning. So happy to see everybody. So excited to share what we have here.
So excited, and I am excited because this might be one of the most passionate spring refreshes. And this used to be called the rally. We called it the launch. Spring refresh is actually the perfect name for it. Okay, so we are live recording this, and we're going to be posting it in several places. And I want you to know, if you are watching this and you're in a place where you can post comments, we want to encourage you to do so. We're going to have some surprise giveaways. So first off, tell us where you're watching from. Where are you watching from today? I'm from Iowa. It doesn't feel like spring yet. Stacy, how about you?
I'm in Illinois. I will not say I'm from Illinois. I'm from Texas, but it is pretty cold here. Pretty cold.
Now, there's nothing better, though, than Young Living to make you think spring early, right? So that's exciting. All right, look at
all the lemon. I love seeing all the lemon.
I know it makes me almost feel even I might go as far as to say summer-like, and I would love that part. All right, well, you guys, is this your first time watching a spring refresh rally launch, or have you been here before? Go ahead and give us a chat in the comments. Stacy and I are going to be popping through these comments, and we've got some surprise giveaways to do. So, what else, Stacy, do we want to know? What's your favorite Young Living product? Drop that in the chat box. Love that.
Mine are always these obscure oils that nobody's heard of.
You know what? That's like the Tris story, and mine is like so basic. It's like thieves, frankincense, nitro, and that's in your defense.
Yeah. Well, frankincense, that's everybody's favorite, right?
It's everybody's favorite.
So good for everything.
It is so good. Okay, Stacy, we're going to kick off here today, and I'm going to share. I've asked if I could start us off with a little testimonial about why a healthy home is important to us. And you guys, I am a stay-at-home mom, Stacy. We've been stay-at-home homeschool moms for a long time. Now, you might work out in another sphere, or you might work remotely. If you're at home taking care of your family every day, just for fun, I want you to kind of guess, how much time do you think you spend indoors every day? And it can include at your workplace if you're inside and not outside. All right. Some people might think like 25%, 50%. Tell us like what you think. You guys, it's actually about 90% for most people, according to the EPA. Isn't that a lot of time breathing in what's around us?
You're making me want to go get a lawn chair and sit in my front yard.
Like everybody pick up whatever your device is and go sit outside right now. Now, hopefully some of your homes are a little bit safer, but most conventional cleaning products are packed with harsh chemicals, and they linger in your home after you use them. It's not always easy to identify them, and you can be worried about your health, your little ones, your pets. So today we're going to learn a little bit more about making some simple swaps to plant-based options and how that can make a big difference. And this is my absolute favorite Young Living video ever about this line of product.
I love that video so much.
But I just like I think I've probably seen it 50 times. And every time that baby's grabbing that cleaner, I'm like, grab that baby.
I know. It really stirs a lot of emotion, you know?
I do. And I feel so good having safe options for my kids and my grandkids to like that we have in our home. And today I hope you're going to learn a little bit about why that natural cleaning is important, how to spot some hidden harsh chemicals in everyday products, and what to use instead. And we're going to actually learn a lot more than that. So let's get going by hearing from Mary Young.
And you know, real quick, Amanda,
yeah.
when Abigail, my daughter that was vaccine injured, when she was little and we finally found a doctor who was helping us and giving us some answers on everything that was going on, the first thing she told me to do was that I needed to detox her environment. So it really does make a difference. And it's some people who are having health issues, sometimes just getting the toxins out of their home, that's enough to completely reverse the direction of their health right there without ever doing anything else. I mean, they need to do other things probably, but you know, that alone can make such a big difference.
You know, and that's really what I found as I started using Young Living for other things. I stopped having some of the things happening. I didn't switch products because I thought I would help my health. I switched products because all of a sudden I was using a diffuser instead of plugins and candles and things like that.
Right.
Simple swaps. I'm going to talk about my cleaner story in just a little bit, and making those swaps, which make absolute sense even budget wise, right? That at the time I had a lot of kids. And then all of a sudden looking back and going, oh, you feel better. You're healthier. I had hormone issues. I had chronic migraines, chronic allergies, and respiratory stuff. And Young Living, I mean, a byproduct of using healthier stuff in my home is I was healthier. What a win that is. I'm pretty excited that, you know, you've been with Young Living a long time. Mary looks amazing here. She's been with Young Living even longer, right? And we get this opportunity to talk about why Young Living does things differently and why we love and trust our products. And when it comes to keeping our homes clean, we should have the security that Young Living does it correctly. And we can use products that both work and have ingredients we feel good about. You want to hear from Mary Young?
Yes, absolutely.
We've had people call or send messages and say, how could you call a product thieves? But they didn't know the story. Gary was always into history. He went to the British Museum, he went down in the archives and was just thumbing through books, and he said things kept coming up about the plague.
There was this group of thieves that were able to go into the houses where people had died of the plague.
According to legends, the thieves would use botanicals, essences, to protect themselves. So that really made him curious. He was just driven to do research. And his whole thing was about what essential oils could do to help someone else. And so thieves began to take on a life of its own. Thieves lozenges, toothpaste, and you know, it evolved into the household cleaner. He was looking at how he could make life better.
Thieves is an incredible blend. It has rosemary, lemon, cinnamon, clove, and eucalyptus radiata. And we needed to find dedicated partner farms that really wanted the best quality possible.
We manage about 4,000 acres of smallholder farmers where we procure our raw materials from cinnamon to cloves. Harvesting cloves is a manual job. Our farmers are really good climbers and they know what to do. We are the first company in Sri Lanka to export organic essential oils. It's not only about being pesticide-free, it's about traceability and sustainability as well. We have Young Living specifications which are really strict, and before it even leaves our door, all these parameters are tested.
The lemon farm, we've been working with Trapino. They have beautiful agricultural practices. Their greenhouse was impeccably clean. There's no GMOs. They take such care with the new trees and the cover crop and the regenerative agriculture. Then they have a separate facility where they extract the essential oils. And then just like Young Living's farms, they have an on-site laboratory.
Rosemary is endemic to Morocco. The pressure on wild-crafted rosemary is huge. It's vanishing progressively. So when we started this about 7 years ago, we decided to farm everything that's wild and jeopardized. We are proud to work with Young Living. We share some values. Everything is completely natural. We don't use any additives, fertilizers. We have 2 plants, 1 distillation, 1 extraction. Quality for us is a really important method because that's the way to make a difference.
We farm a number of different oils, including eucalyptus.
What helps to give consistency to quality is we've got agronomists, and then they will go out and teach our growers our philosophy, how to do regenerative farming.
They pick out by hand any impurities to ensure that only the best oil arrives.
For me, there's nothing more important than seed to seal. In the fact, there's nothing more important than knowing what you're buying.
I love Thieves, and I also love the impact that it has globally.
We provide fair wages, fair working hours. We carry out special social programs such as providing scholarships. You know, we have a majority of women working here. They are paid on their own bank account, which means that it's their money.
الحمد لله كنجيو وحنا فرحانين لخدمتنا كما كتشوف كلشي اللي عينيكم. كيخدم على راسو ما كيحتاجش انه يقول لشي واحد عطيني ولا هذا.
In Argentina, I was really impressed that they care so much about the waterways, everything in their area, and then their massive protected forest.
We don't buy the oil from our growers, rather we sell it on their behalf, so they'll make 3 to 4 times minimum wage.
If you buy even 2 or 3 bottles, you must remember that you're changing our lives.
With every purchase of Thieves blends or product, now you can really see the massive impact that you're making on communities all over the world. If Gary had a chance to visit all of these farms, I know he would be blown away and so touched because it's exactly our standards, but not just the quality standard, but it's the passion that all of these individuals and farms feel towards the local community, the plants, giving back to nature, not because you have to, because you want to leave something behind. You really want to make an impact.
To the end user, thank you for what you're doing.
I can see how many people are impacted from the farmers all the way to the consumer.
Okay. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time watching it, and Stacy, I'm blown away. Did you not learn stuff about Young Living in that video?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's, I love watching the whole process. I always do.
I do too. And you know what? We are blessed because we've both been able to be a part of the process in so many ways. Okay. So in the comments below, give us like what impressed you most or what you learned most about the Thieves line, about the Thieves oil and the farms right there. And if you've been able to be a part of the seed to seal farming process at any point, you've been to convention, been to the farm in Utah or anywhere else, go ahead and drop that in the chat box too. What you've seen about Young Living. That was absolutely one of my most favorite things about today.
Every time we go to a farm and see the plants actually growing, there's something about the plants that I was like, I thought I knew that plant or whatever. Like our oregano in Ecuador, the first time I saw those giant leaves and they were like juicy thick. I'm like, that's not what my oregano looks like.
Not what my oregano looks like. Of course, the first time I saw the worm farm in Ecuador, I was kind of like, oh, maybe that's why my oregano doesn't look this good. I don't do all the worm goo, but it's just such a neat and amazing thing to see, the care and that passion and that, so many people when Gary passed away thought, oh, Young Living will change. Look at that passion and for the farm and the products and the oil itself and the science behind it. I mean, we're not going away. We're not changing. And so I'm just really, really thankful I've been really, really thankful for Thieves oil this year. I think I've used more bottles as we've been exposed to more things than ever before. But I'm just really, really thankful for the philosophy behind Young Living.
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead, make sure you're putting your things down in the chat box, and you can answer this question next. Why should you care about harsh chemicals in your home? And if you don't have an answer yet, we're going to walk you through some of the, what we call like the dirty truth about cleaning products. All right. So you can screenshot these. We don't mind. We want you to, right? So you guys, did you know that cleaning products aren't even regulated by the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA? It's true. And companies don't even have to list all of their ingredients on like that they have in there on the label. We just in this slide alone, I want you to know that I've learned more about things I like. I think I'm really well spoken about like ingredients and things like that. And then I see this. Household cleaning supplies are one of the top 5 reasons that there's calls to the Poison Control Center. And the regular use of cleaning sprays can have as much impact on your health as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. You guys, how many times have like I go to a family member's house and I'll be like, oh, I'm there, I'll just use their cleaner. Think of that impact on your health if you just use that every single day. I was kind of shocked, and I knew that cleaners contain things we'd never bring into, like knowingly bring into our homes, like allergy-inducing substances, neurotoxins, and endocrine disrupting chemicals that mess with cellular health, thyroid, reproductive systems, and even mental clarity. And I did learn, I knew a little bit about this, but I definitely learned more about how, because like babies, especially, and also like smaller children and pets, they can't eliminate the toxins as easily as adults. And so they're even more vulnerable to this exposure. You guys look at those stats.
That was one of the things that hit me, Amanda, was when I realized it was one day I was bathing the kids, and this is right about the time that, I had this conversation with my doctor, that I'm bathing the kids and I'm watching them suck on the wash rag. Everybody's kid decides to suck on the washcloth, and I'm like, oh man, did I rinse the tub really well? Because, even if you do, there's going to be residue when you rinse it, right? There's always going to be the traces of whatever that chemical is that you just used. And I'm like freaking out thinking they're actually ingesting this. Or if you're like me and you had boys that would lick the floor for absolutely no reason, or whatever.
Yes, we have the same boys apparently. Yes. Yeah. And you're like, what are you doing? And look at here, these ingredients found in cleaners. Yeah. Are linked to horrible, horrible things. Mm-hmm. And so, I think we're going to get into a little bit more about how we can't control everything, but we can control what we can control, right? And so education is such a huge part of this for me. I'm going to move on to the next slide. I hope you screenshot it, grab a little bit more about the infants here. But this is about education for me, not just for us, because I'm learning from these slides, but also that we're going out and telling people. Look at some of these statistics up here. Nurses who use disinfectants to clean surfaces at least once a week have a 25 to 38% increased risk of developing lung disease. These are the people that choose a job where they're helpers. And look at that statistic. That is horrible. Or how about the next one down on the right about those cleaning products containing asthmagens? I didn't actually know what that was, but the chemical that can worsen your asthma or even cause it, even if you've never previously had it. And studies show that using a traditional cleaning spray as rarely as once a week can increase your risk of developing adult onset asthma. One of the things I think, Stacy, that I have found really, really hard to reconcile, and I'm probably not the only one, and we're going to keep talking, we're going to give you hope, but is that we do accumulate these things in our bodies. And I think back often, I was in a Hobby Lobby, it had one of those little like air freshener things going psh, and shooting out the little air freshening thing, and it was like falling on me as I was sitting in the restroom. And I remember thinking, you can only control what you can control, but once you know better, you can start to control even more and tell people about it, because these cleaning products are contributing to concentrations of those pollutants in your environment. That one on the bottom right, indoor air is 5 to 7 times more polluted than outdoor air. Get your lawn chair, head outside. All right, and screenshot this one so that you can tell other people.
Yeah. Talking about things sticking with you, we rented an Airbnb one time, and I went in and I thought, oh, there's no way I can't deal with this. So I went around the house looking for all of the sources, and I gathered up all the plugins. They had those plugins all over the house. So I gathered them all up and I put them out on the back porch thinking we were safe. Went inside, washed my hands, smelled my hands, washed my hands again, I washed my hands 20 times. I could not get the smell off of my hands. It was all night long. I could smell it on my hands. It was horrible. So now I ask every time, but that chemical in there that makes that smell just stay that freakishly long time, that's the most toxic part of these toxic fragrances. They add that. That's why your bounce sheets and everything else, your clothes smell like that a year later, or when you get them at Goodwill. That's what's so bad. And that's in so much. But if we can lower that toxic load, we can help, even if we can't eliminate it completely from our lives.
I agree. And so screenshot this one too, don't you think? Like, even if you narrow in on just the chemical names, I can't even say all of them. So screenshot that, look at what they do, look at what they're found in. But if you just start checking what you have, you might know, like you might be able to tell which things you should be avoiding. I'm going to tell you, Stacy, it is a relief. And I guess I didn't come to it naturally, right? Like I was really broke. I didn't go out and buy this whole set right off the bat. I was kind of like, but I started with one thing. So if you are here and you're watching this and you're a little overwhelmed, give me a shout out over in the chat box, right? It is a relief to me to know, and I didn't know it right away because I didn't know what all these things were immediately. It is a relief to me to know that when I buy everyday products, Young Living is safe. It is formulated without all of those things every single time. And so when I first started learning about more than just, these chemicals, you feel like everything needs to go all at once. I remember teaching this class and I had a lady call me and she was crying. And she's like, my husband just went through the house and he threw everything in the garbage and I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was like, go back out and take out the ones that you think you're going to have to live with until you can get your order, right? So it is.
Or give him a big kiss because he just detoxed.
He just detoxed your home right there for you. But if you're looking for effective, naturally derived plant-based products, you can trust that Young Living has you covered. And we've been around long enough that we didn't have quite these many choices when we got started. We're going to walk through, and I bet you're seeing something very exciting in this photo. We're going to walk through some of these products tonight and why we love them. And you're seeing some fun updates here that we're refreshing.
I also do have a little handy detox your home checklist. I'll try to put it in the comments. If I forget, just tag me or Amanda.
Yeah, we'll grab you the link. We have a sheet that you can just take with you and help you know a little bit more. All right, so we talked about the Thieves Essential Oil Blend. I love the farms. And those oils were chosen for a reason. It actually tells you the reason that they were chosen underneath their name, like what they bring to this recipe. And you can go search any one of those words and see what what's the purpose of this. And it will tell you
benefits of or whatever. Just Google it.
Yeah.
I actually, anytime we have company coming over, but especially if it's, that season of of plenty, we diffuse before people come over so that everybody benefits.
Everybody benefits, and it smells so good. It smells like you're just, using potpourri or you've baked like
every time people walk in. Oh my gosh, your house smells so amazing. What is it?
Absolutely. Okay, so I promised you a little bit about my Thieves Cleaner story, and I'm not going to lie to you. If you're making one swap today for a healthier home, start with Thieves Cleaner. It's a multi everything powerhouse. It works for so many things. We're going to have a little video here. Okay.
Makes a great housewarming gift too.
It is yes, you may come to my house and bring a warming. But yeah, give this to everybody. It's a super concentrated, so a little bit goes a long way. We're going to talk about the value of it in just a second. I love that it can be around my kids. When you go in, and we're going to talk about all these ways you can use it next here. I'm going to switch this slide. You go in and you're cleaning your shower and you step into your shower. Have you ever had your feet get numb? Or your fingers when you're cleaning from a chemical, or even be able to taste it on your tongue? Have you ever had that happen?
That's terrifying.
Isn't that scary? And like, think about like you wash your floor and your kids walk on it.
Yep. Your little babies crawling on it with their hands and then putting their hands in their mouth.
Puppies, doggies with their like, that's where they're they're very porous there, right on their little pads of their hands. And so one of the things that I love about Thieves is that you can use it literally on everything. It's the only cleaner that we use in our entire house. And we got it. This is my story. We got it. And I'm pretty sure I redeemed loyalty points for it for my first bottle because I didn't have it. And my husband's like, well, does it work on wood floors? And I said, oh, why don't you check it? Like find a spot behind the door where you can just kind of check it. And pretty soon I look out there, you guys, and my husband is washing our whole wood floor with Thieves cleaner. And I thought to myself, this is the best cleaner I've ever bought. I know. It's going to be so good.
You can let the kids help with chores because you don't have to worry about the toxins.
I know. And look, you can use it on stained clothes. You can use it on toys. You can use it on jewelry. Somebody give us the jewelry recipe in the chat box.
You know, I used to clean the inside of my refrigerator with bleach. Like my lettuce is touching the drawer, the inside of there. And I've got all my food in there that I just cleaned with bleach.
Stacy,
it smells like bleach. The bleach residue is still there.
Stacy, I used to do foster care, and I had 3 high chairs, and I'd spray them with bleach cleaner.
Yes. When we worked in the church nursery, we'd have a big tub, fill it with bleach water, and all the toys got washed in there.
Yeah, and then what do they do with it? They put it in their mouth.
Yep.
And so you know what? I'm not going to suggest that everybody has the ability to do this, but if you could donate a bottle of Thieves cleaner once every so often to your church or to wherever your kiddos are, think what it's doing for them. Now, one bottle of Thieves cleaner is going to cost you $31.58 as of today. It's April 4th and 5th, 6th. Somebody tell me. And it's going to make you 28 16-ounce bottles of cleaner. That breaks down to just $1.12 per bottle of cleaner. That's cheaper than the cleaners you buy at the grocery store. Now, you guys, it's cheaper than what you buy at Dollar Tree. Because that's now everything's like $1.25. So here's a cleaner that's safer, that's more frugal.
And it makes your house smell amazing.
Your house is going to smell amazing. We know that the oils work. Now let's think about the environmental impact. Not only are you keeping 27 plastic bottles out of landfills, but the one bottle you are using is made from 100% recyclable PET. Now, this powerful concentrate isn't just about cleaning power, it's about cleaning consciously. That small recyclable bottle is going to replace dozens of single-use plastic containers, decreasing your plastic footprint while still giving you that cleaning power. Now, Young Living has sold over 9.2 million bottles of Thieves Cleaner globally. That means they've prevented over 258 million single-use plastic bottles from entering the environment. Now, that means those bottles aren't ending up in our oceans, our landfills, or in our children's futures. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
I know. I was like, that's actually really cool. I'm glad to be a part of that. And it works better. And it costs less.
And my septic tank is happy.
Your septic tank is happy. Yeah. It's just so good. If you haven't tried it, that's like, I would say a great place to start. Now, in addition to Thieves Cleaner, there are products for every cleaning need. From your dishes to laundry to countertops, Thieves is going to help you with, clean with confidence. No harsh chemicals, just pure peace of mind.
Why is it that I can smell that picture?
Yeah, don't. Right. You guys, your favorite Thieves products just got a brand new look. You got a little glimpse of them. It's the same plant-powered formula you love, now in sleek, sustainable packaging. One thing I love about these new bottles, I'm so excited. On the back is a chart that shows you what they've formulated with and without, so you know all those chemicals you're keeping out of your home. Let's have a little sneak peek. Okay, how excited are you, Stacy?
Oh my gosh, so excited.
Well,
It looks a little bougie, doesn't it?
Stacy, I mean, we've said it before. You are, you have a beautiful home and you have a beautiful, like you're just a beautiful person and you should get to have beautiful products, right?
I love that everything just is so aesthetically pleasing there.
It just it makes your eyes happy to see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys, up first in our refresh is going to be our Thieves hand soap. Okay. Now this formula is very similar to our original hand soap if you've tried that before, but it is more concentrated and better for the planet. If you guys have been with us through the last, I would say almost year, you've seen this shift over to the concentrated soap, because it is a hugely, improvement on plastic waste. Okay. And so also it takes up less space. So you ship less. So your carbon footprint's less. Oops, there's an oil. One of the things I love about this is that I think that it stores so much easier, right?
Yes.
No,
and those little bottles are actually reusable for fun things too. You can do some DIYs with them.
You can. And actually, so I had the pink champagne one. I guess I have Christmas spirit too, but, I washed it out really, it was good, but I took out the residue, put my mouthwash in it for traveling.
Oh, that's smart.
Thank you. Yeah, it worked out perfect. So,
and you could even take the label off and put your own label on to whatever you're making.
Yeah, absolutely did that. And so, this is going to be coming for you in either a 2-pack, there's on the screen, or in a 1-pack with that soap dispenser. And so just depending on what your needs are, that might help you kind of know if you already have the soap dispenser, maybe from like Christmas or another time. But I love this, and I love that it's just, you mentioned earlier giving Thieves Cleaner as a gift. I love to give the hand soap. It smells so good. It's so non-drying. It keeps your hands moisturized, so you get to use them as often as you want.
It's also a nice gift if someone's in the hospital.
Okay, Stacy, that's a very good idea. Very good idea. Non-irritating, biodegradable, no harsh chemicals, synthetic scents, and endocrine disruptors. This is actually a perfect gift for everybody. Everybody needs the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap. All right. Up next is the laundry soap. Okay, I love this packaging. Mine's not here yet. I'm so excited. Sitting here right, like we've already hit send on that order. I love our laundry detergent. I've been the hugest fan. That one bottle is 64 loads. We use this on everything. Sports clothes, big people clothes. Baby clothes. It's gentle and safe.
And it works with an HE washer. So even my 20-year-old son, my son who's in his 20s, he's not 20 anymore, but he loves it. And you would have thought, why would it but he does. He loves it. And he's all into it. So.
Yeah. And you just feel good using it because you're not dumping any of those phosphates or
right.
Formaldehyde, those things that are gross down into the drain, putting them into our water supply, putting them into our earth. I mean, you feel good using it. And when you open your drawer, it smells good and you don't get that artificial ick. And then, we live in our clothes or touching fabric all day, every day. Even if you're sleeping, you're touching fabric. And so it's just really important that your laundry detergent be one of those switches you make. So I will work to put my link for, I do go ahead and pre-dilute mine. I live with 4 teenage boys. And so I do pre-dilute mine. I'll put the recipe here in the chat box. Okay. Love this container. Love this packaging. What I love most about the Thieves Kitchen Bath Scrub, and we won't spend too much time on it because we've had this for kind of a while. I love how long it lasts. When you buy this, put the Sharpie the date on the bottom and you see it works so well. You use very little. It works on everything and it cuts through everything and it's safe. I don't have anything more to say about that. Stacy, do you have anything?
No, I just love it. I love it for the shower tiles and everything. Just anything you need to scrub.
Toilets?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to go scrub anything, but if I have to scrub, I'm going to use this. So this and Thieves Cleaner, and you clean literally your entire house. Love
Or a pot that you got burned on food and you couldn't get it off. That's another.
Never happens at my house, Stacy. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I caught a whole fire. So I know from first-hand experience.
I'm super excited about the Thieves Dish Soap update in our. It's not a reformulation. It's just a packaging update. I use this on everything. I'm going to tell you what in just a second. Most conventional dish soaps, even eco-friendly ones, have sodium lauryl sulfate, the SLS, in there. Look on the back. Did you know that some dish soaps, Stacey, they don't even tell you what their ingredients are in it? Have you ever you can go into the grocery aisle and look at a dish soap and it won't even tell you what the ingredients all are.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is what you're eating off of.
And you're not only are you eating off of it, what if you're washing your baby bottles and sippy cups?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm going to tell you that I use this for spot cleaning on clothing.
Mm-hmm.
My boys that play travel basketball, we can get a little stinky. And I will have them wash under their pits with it because like a shower gel, because it will kill bacteria under their army and they won't smell as bad. Also, at least once a week, I use it as my shampoo because it cuts the grease on your plates. It's going to take out any accumulating hair product. All right.
Yeah, so you can use it as a what do they call that when you strip chlorine out of your hair, or you?
Yeah, it's kind of it's like a
I forgot the word.
Well,
clarifying.
Clarifier, yeah. And so I do. So I'll travel with this. I literally take I reuse, well, actually, it's just one of those little hand sanitizer bottles, and I have it filled with dish soap, and I just wrote dish on it, and it's always in our bag, because if you get somewhere and somebody spills something completely and you want to pre-treat it, pull out the dish soap. So I use it for everything. All right. We've had these products for a long time, but I'm going to tell you, I've learned so much about just some of these products that have been around because of these slides. You guys check out did you know that a veggie soak made 14.4 gallons of soak? This would be another one for the day.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Amazing.
And this is one that I did not use at first because I was used to I used the Thieves Cleaner on my veggies just because,
I just used Citrus Fresh for my water when I started. That's what we were kind of.
Yeah, but Susan Downer's the first one that told me about that. And she was talking about how I was complaining about my strawberries had gotten moldy or something. And she said, "Are you not using?"
She knew you weren't.
Oh my gosh, I used them we had stopped buying berries and I started using that on the berries as soon as we got home from the grocery store. I'm like, "You're not supposed to get them wet when you get them from the grocery store." She says, "Yes, not wet. You wash them in this." And so it has to be that there's mold spores on all these berries and things that come up from the grocery store.
Oils of the Thieves Digest and Purification not only remove those. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it removes dirt, wax, and pesticides with also. And another really important thing to me that just grosses me out is when I do buy produce at the grocery store, somebody touched it to pull it from the garden or the tree or whatever, and then they put it in a box, and then it went to a place where it got put in another box, and then it goes to the grocery store. And I've seen some of those teenagers putting their stuff out on those shelves. You want to wash?
Sticking their nose and
oh, gross. I didn't go that far, but Stacy just took one for the team. But you know what? It's the same in my garden. Not that they're. Now that's a really ridiculous sentence because we're not picking their nose. But, you never know if there's what was in the rain or what the bunnies were doing near your vegetables. Wash this stuff off.
Well, and if you've been driving down the freeway and you see a truck full of, your oranges or apples, if you live in a farming town, that's just way out there in the open. They're stopping at gas stations. There's who knows what all is,
Thank you. We're making it worse. Make sure you're using your veggie soak, right?
Yes, most definitely. And I'm telling you, my berries last a freakishly long time now. Every single time. If they don't get it.
It's such a good value because it literally does 14.4 gallons. Yeah. I just do a capful in a tote, and I wash everything when I get home.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Right, and put it away. So it lasts a really long time.
And it doesn't leave any residue of flavor, or it doesn't smell like Thieves when you're done. It's just, it literally is.
I thought it would smell like the dye dries in there. And Not at
It
all.
doesn't.
You don't smell anything, like it just doesn't. Okay. And again, some of these products we've recently launched, so we're not going to spend quite as much time on it, but here's those dishwasher tablets. Are you loving those? They're so much easier to use than having to figure out anything else. I just love that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And another thing that is, helping with the fact that you're drinking out of those glasses,
Oh, absolutely. That whatever, all that residue is so gross. I had no idea. All right,
Especially in a time when people are eating them for whatever reason.
Maybe they could eat these. Who knows? I don't try it. I didn't say it.
It's gross.
I didn't say it, but it's probably safer. Okay. Stacy, you and I both love these multi-purpose wipes.
Oh, they are my absolute favorite. And they smell so good. So, so good.
Now, we are on at least the third variation of them since I started in Young Living, and this is the absolute best version.
I love they don't dry out. They don't dry out. That was a huge thing for me. But I also just love the way they smell, and they clean everything so well. I'm using way too many, actually.
Well, good news. On Loyalty, the wipes and dispenser are discounted in the month of April 2025.
I know.
Maybe you can see mine in my photo, but we have one for the car, one for the house. One of the things I love is that it's almost like that lemongrassy smell.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely.
I love that you could take them camping. So I was thinking I will get another one this month while they're on sale for the camper. I love that you could do those high chairs and stop spraying and toys and stop spraying it with the ick. But it was just so easy to refill them, and they're easy to grab and use.
And because they're 15% off this month, I'm getting them for every room in the house because always they're not in the room you need them in, right? And for the car.
I love that idea.
Give your kids' teacher one too. So that, cause they actually use Clorox wipes in those classrooms. Make sure your teachers have that.
And if you maybe you're looking at, we have a recipe for making your own too. So maybe drop that in the chat box. We'll give you an extra entry for the gift. You can make these wipes. I made them for years. These are, a little bit more durable and easier. And so I love these. I'm just telling you, I understand if you're like, Stacy, I love you and you have a beautiful house and this actually would match your decor perfectly, but a lot of us might not have one for every room yet.
Well, maybe not every room. I don't have them every room. I have them kitchen, each of the bathrooms.
And you can take it. Yeah. I'm just going to start carrying a little basket room to room and put that in there. Cause I'll show you in just a second what else I carry from room to room. All right. But don't worry. Thieves is more than just all those things we just talked about, because we didn't even talk about the toothpaste, the hand sanitizer, the Thieves White spray, the oil by itself. That's the roller, the mouthwash, the floss, the bar soap, the whitening toothpaste, absolute favorite. So no matter where you want to start, what you're going to swap out with, there's an option that makes it easy to ditch and switch. All right, you can immediately and drastically improve the air quality of your home by swapping out conventional cleaning products and air fresheners. I really, truly think this just changed my life. And so, you guys, this diffuser is the beautiful diffuser that is now in our starter kits. And so, if you don't have one of these, one of the things I love about them is that they last a really long time. 30 hours, I think, on intermittent. The dirtiest place in your home is the air you're breathing. And so one of my favorite ways to reduce those harsh chemicals is to diffuse essential oils. Young Living introduced a line of oils that were specifically formulated for scenting your home. And those essential oil blends are made just for home scents. And they're an easy way for people who are new to a lower tax living lifestyle. And you can also do really fun things with those as well. And in addition to this, they're fun and seasonal. Each season brings new scents like pumpkin spice, candy hearts, pink champagne, and vanilla mint. And you can fill your home with amazing scents without any of the ick. So we're going to get to these brand new blends, and I know that we're very excited about them. But you can choose the scents that you love. They have naturally derived ingredients. They're long lasting, and you can control how strong they smell. You can also, here's some reasons to use them instead of air fresheners, right? You can also make things like a room spray. You can add them to other things as well. So I just want to encourage you, just because we kind of talk about diffusing them doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do with them. And they are absolutely healthier for you than so many other artificial synthetic fragrances. Okay, Stacy.
I got something for you.
Um,
Yes. Oh
give
my
us
gosh.
give us your smell experience of
This
brand
smells
new.
absolutely amazing. So last night we made Cajun shrimp and I got home from my hair appointment today and I'm like, oh my gosh, we had my son and his kids coming today. I'm like, our whole house smells like fish. What do we do? So let's get that stuff diffusing. So we started to diffuse the lemon pound cake and oh my goodness, the whole house is filled with this aroma now. It's beautiful. I actually like it way better. I mean, it's pretty strong right out of the bottle,
Yeah.
but coming out of the diffuser is perfection. It's so nice.
So do you know what's in it is lemon, of course, because it's lemon pound cake. Eucalyptus citridora, which is like a citrusy eucalyptus, lemon, myrtle, orange, and sage. And I hear it smells good enough to eat. Let's watch this little video. Oh my goodness, isn't that great? I cannot wait. I will admit, ugh, I wish I was your neighbor so I could come smell it today.
I wish we were closer.
I know. That other addition to the simplified lineup this spring is the grapefruit sorbet essential oil blend. It's the perfect mix of juicy grapefruit, creamy vanilla, and a hint of mint. Now, instead of
trying to make us hungry or what?
I know. Instead of using candles or air fresheners this spring, you can diffuse this or mix it with distilled water and some witch hazel for an easy DIY linen spray. And you guys, you may recognize this bright, cheerful scent. Last year we had Pompeii Sunrise, and actually this is the same smell, relabeled. Fresh new name, refreshed, and a look to match the vibe. Now, I love the citrus of the Pompeii Sunrise. So I am excited about it being relabeled grapefruit sorbet. That's actually one of our things that I love about the simplified line in general. Every one of my kids can just go grab an oil and put a smell they love in a diffuser without thinking, what do they have to mix together, right? And I love that they're affordable for people who maybe love their candles and need an entry point into young living. And I just want to tell you, if you find out you love something, I love candy hearts right now, then you need to go back and buy an extra or two because there's no guarantee that the seasonal ones you love will come back, but we can beg. All right. Stacy, do you have your diffuser handy?
I do.
Okay, I have mine. I do too. Because I mentioned.
Oh, look at you. You've got the color. Yeah.
Well, this is the teal one that launched in January in the foundation kit.
Mm-hmm.
I have the white one we launched last fall. And Stacy, how much do you love this diffuser?
I love it. I mean, this is like I could use this in my whole house. I could get rid of all. The only thing is I do like to have the mist ones for the ambiance. But as far as functionality, I love this because I can walk into a room, turn it on like a light switch, and it's done. I can unplug it and take it around with me if I want it, in a weird spot. If I want to use it as a centerpiece, in front of, like in a candle holder. If I want to put it in a bathroom where there's no plug. If I want to put it by my tub while I take a bath. I can take it with me wherever I want. I can take it in the car and put it in my drink holder. It's like so easy. And there's a low and there's a high. So you can control how much you're getting out. And it's just so easy. Super easy.
So easy. And I have to tell you, I love the screen. Let's look at the video.
They're calling it matcha.
Matcha.
So beautiful. That's going to be so nice.
It is so.
Picture that with a little greenery around it, maybe. Wouldn't that be pretty?
I'm just lucky to remember to plug mine in. So, there's no greenery around mine at my house, but I will tell you, I've mentioned using a lot of thieves over the last couple of months. And one of the things that's just been the biggest blessing is that we did have a couple of these and I was able to take them room to room for people. And it sends up to 300 square foot area. So it's perfect for that size.
Oh, you could put it in a bowl, like in a dish of lavender buds. Wouldn't that be pretty?
That would be pretty. One thing I love about it, there's this balance of Stacy's love of beauty and my love of this like practicalness here. You're seeing it in real life. 18-hour battery life. That's one of my,
Yes, that is wonderful.
yeah. And it is quiet for light sleepers. And so, and you know what, if you're feeling really, like you need a little extra boost, this would be something that not like for your little kids, but you could put this in like a Romadome or you could tent over it. And so this is a really lovely,
Yes.
very,
Yes.
very strong. I'm going to be honest with you. All of the ones at my house have thieves in them, but, I'm looking forward to a new season where we get to actually put in some fun, beautiful, good smelling oils. So the matcha,
Mine have joy.
I love that for you. I love that you have it needed. The matcha diffuser is available while supplies last in the Wonderful Home collection. And this collection has both of those simplified by Jacob and Kate with the diffuser. We also have an all-in-one bundle. It's available in that as well, but it is not sold individually. And you know what? One of the things I know is that I love this color because it's just so beautiful for spring. And I know that many of you have been waiting for this. All right. Stacy, we've been talking about low tox and getting rid of some of those chemicals and talking about like getting scents out of your home. What could be more important than the scents we put on our body? We are
loving our perfumes.
We are in love. We are loving them. We didn't even plan that. We just said it together, right? And so we're going to share a little bit about Wild Notes now. And that is a Young Living, brand new sister company called Wild Notes. It's going to redefine fine fragrance. 100%. Are you showing yours?
I don't have the bottles yet, but we do have the samples.
We have a little sample box bottles right now.
aromas right here.
I love them. And what I love about the sample bottle is you can find your own. And also, one thing I want to tell you is that because it is a sister company to Young Living, the person who introduced you to Young Living may have a link to share this with you. And either Stacy or I can help you find a person with the link in between you or us. And we would love to help make sure that you're connected. Your Young Living email address will help you. The scents are 100% natural, synthetic-free, toxin-free, made with non-denatured organic sugarcane alcohol, and you're going to smell amazing and feel good about it. Should we hit play?
Yes.
Okay. This is so beautiful. You're going to love it.
This is your permission to break free. A dare to go further, be bolder, and live wilder. An open invitation to make memories that are yours and yours alone. Wild Notes. Discover the untamed beauty of nature.
Okay, so one thing I want to go ahead and mention is that we do have a discount code. So be sure to reach out to that person who helped you get started with Young Living. We will help them if they need help getting you a code as well. We want to make sure that you get the best value. All right. Now, you can take a screenshot.
There's also a quiz if you don't know which scent if you're wondering which one if you want to. Of course, you can get the sample set and then you can try them all. But if you want to just get one, you can go ahead and take the quiz and they'll match you and they're pretty accurate.
I was surprised. Yeah, it was super accurate. And screenshot this if you would like, because it's going to talk a little bit about also, if you come up to Stacy or you come up to me, like you live close enough to find us, we'll let you smell ours. We will absolutely enjoy sharing our samples with you. And many of your other leaders as well are also, we did get display sets too.
Yeah. Just reach out. We'll take care of you.
Thank you. I lost the words there. All right. So we're going to, just so you know, this is what makes Wild Notes different. Okay. We're excited about it. Next up, we want you to know we're going to put a link here in the comment about how you can find a guide with recipes to try, just DIY fun recipes that will help you in your home with that healthy low tox. This is going to be a perfect solution for you. We'll link it in the chat. It's got those cleaning recipes, diffuser blends, and all the information you need about those harmful chemicals that are causing harm to your family.
I love this guide.
It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's just,
they did such a great job.
Great resource. It would be something that you could share really easily with other people. Those big changes do make a huge difference in your family's health, and it starts with small steps every single day. You are the gatekeeper to your home, and you get to decide what comes in and what stays out. So eliminating harsh chemicals from your home, it can take a little bit of work to do the swapping, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming, and you can help others along the way. I think it's really important with what we learned about the impact of chemicals that we tell other people about it. It's really a journey and not like you just arrive, and you go through different seasons. All of a sudden your teenage boy will want to come home with something and you'll be like, no. And you'll be able to educate them on those chemicals. Or you'll have an adult daughter. Stacy and I've had several of these, and they'll move out and they'll get their own home. And we're going to have that, opportunity to explain why did we make those decisions. Do that as part of those steps along the way. Young Living makes it super easy for us. It has so never been easier. First off, this is the Make a Shift Happy Healthy Home Kit. And look at everything that includes. From essential oils to the household cleaners, this kit has everything you need, whether you need it like you're brand new or you need a refresh. And look at the value of this kit. So the price for members is $115. The retail value, $206. And if you're brand new, you can save even more with our code ShareYL, which puts it down to $103.50. And then you get that 24% off all your purchases for one more full year. Now, if you're watching this replay, which we do have a YouTube link as well, so ask if you need it for somebody else, you'll want to use the referral code of the person who's introducing you to Young Living as well. Okay, up next, I'm just going to mention the all-in bundle, which is everything that has fresh labeling or the brand new diffuser and those beautiful simplified oils. And I love the price on this. Look at all you get there. I am so excited that we have a bundle option because it's an additional discount for you today. It's while supplies last, and it comes with all of those options there. So, okay, we have a few more slides we're going to walk through just with like news and happenings that kind of is coming from Young Living. We hope you stay with us just a little bit longer. Do know that even if it's sharing Young Living and the essential oil aspect's not for you, although everybody needs Thieves Cleaner, right? You can also get an affiliate link for Wild Notes. Just want you to know that that is an ability for us to talk about the perfumes that we're loving. As a Wild Notes affiliate, you get a 25% discount on your personal purchases, and you can earn a commission. It's completely separate from Young Living, but I want you to know you also earn Young Living OGV as well. And so that's very beautiful. And
one more thing on the Wild Notes too. I don't know if we mentioned, but this is for men or women. It's not necessary. We keep calling it a perfume because that's what we kind of replaced for ourselves. but they're also calling it a fragrance, which we've avoided that word in the past because most companies hide chemicals underneath that word. And so red flag. But in this case, it literally is. We're reclaiming that word. It's a fragrance that's all natural. But men can wear it as colognes as well, and they love it. And because all of this different scents blend so well, they layer so well. It's like if you have one and your husband has another one, and then together you smell amazing, right? They're not going to clash.
I love that. And I love that it's safe options. It's one of the things we've been dealing with, again, as teenage boys and young men. And Brian too, and even one of my adult sons, he called me and he's like, I got your email about this Wild Notes. I want to come smell them. Yes, please be healthier, right? Now, the best way, if you're a brand partner in Young Living, to stay in the know about the Wild Notes is that inner circle. And again, remember, if you are a Young Living brand partner, you do save 25% off your Wild Notes. Therefore, you could just become a Young Living brand partner and also save. Isn't that kind of a fun All right. Well, we've got a couple more announcements here, and this one's on convention. Young Living Convention is a place where just the wonderful happens. It's the best way to connect with the community. Stacy and I will be there. We would love to see you. It's a place to level up your business. It is if the business isn't for you, it's a place to be a part of the farms, and it's a place to see first and have firsthand access, early access to what's next for Young Living.
Winter 2025. Some days I wonder why I'm still out here. This land, it takes it out of you. The terrain is steep, and with each step, the physical toll weighs heavy as I stride to reach new heights.
John? Hey, Ben. I thought that was you. So what's going on?
Oh, I'm just super excited about this year's convention theme, so I thought I would get into character a little early.
Yeah, you're excited. Cool. Well, look, we had that meeting that started 30 minutes ago.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Okay. Well, we're actually waiting, and Mary's there, I'm there, we've got the entire team.
Cool.
So, are you going to be able to make it?
I can come up in a bit. I'm just downloading some really great inspiration right now.
Okay. So,
I'm sure Mary will understand.
Okay, great. Well, tell you what, we'll keep waiting.
Okay.
I'll let everybody know that you're getting inspired. Cool. Cool.
See you around. Love you. This is great. They're going to love this. I'm loving this.
All right. Well, it's true that we are absolutely going to love being at the 2025 New Heights America's Convention, and not with snow. I will not be wearing that attire. I'm there for the people. I'm there for you guys. We're there for the science. I love to go, those very farmers that we saw, you can go to the farm tables, ask them a question, hear their passion. You can go talk to the researchers. You have a question about a product, you can go talk to them and find a solution. The connection with like-minded people is absolutely amazing. And visiting the farm and seeing how the oils are distilled, being able to be a part of it. If you're even thinking about going, and trust me, you should, get out your phone and save this date in your calendar. The registration ends June 30th. There will be a virtual option for tickets, and it will be launching soon. So I know some of you just aren't in a position where you're able to come. I want to encourage you. There's nothing like convention. You absolutely should go and give us a try. Stacy, you want to add anything on there?
Well, I just love that it's like a big family reunion. And so we do have team events that happen while we're there. And it's just, I just can't wait to see everybody. It's just the time that we're spread out all over the place. And so this is the one time that we can all get together at the same time. So I hope everybody takes advantage of this.
You know, as many times as you and I talk, and I talk with all of my friends in Young Living, I'm like, I just wish we were next door and we could just go smell your oils and have a cup of coffee and hear what you're doing and hear you. This will be it. We hope you join us. We can even help you get connected to the information about our convention groups. All right. This next one is just it's so good. All right. So we're going to talk about the foundation next. In 2009, Gary and Mary Young started the Young Living Foundation to bless the lives of vulnerable women and children all over the world. The mission of the foundation is very simple. Care for people, care for the planet. Now, since the foundation has begun in 2009, together we've impacted over 1 million people. Thank you for making this part of a world a better place. But have we done that? Or I'm sorry, how have we done that? I was like, have we done that enough yet? Is what I was going to say, because there's still more to do. Now, I have been blessed, and I know we've got some people from the foundation that will be watching this video. I would love to hear from you. We have people who represent us on the foundation board right here on James and Stacy, Kim and Ryan's team, Crossline Us. And I have personally been to both Uganda and Ecuador with the Young Living to see what they're doing. And it is amazing at how they champion education. We support kids in school, and it's a huge barrier for a lot of these kids to be able to go to school, the distance, the cost, all kinds of things. Keeping kids safe from both exploitation and human trafficking. And also investing in women, because research shows that when a woman makes an income, she spends that money to improve the lives of her children. So poverty can be that barrier for kids getting to school. By supporting empowerment programs that invest in women, they can make that income and have skills, training, and self-reliance. And at the end of the day, that impacts their families. One of the reasons I love Young Living and the income opportunity with that is because it impacts families. All right, so we're going to introduce today the newest Young Living Foundation partner. I have to tell you, I'm not 100% sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's called Kinderhilfe, and it's a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting impoverished and neglected children and families in Romania. Through after-school programs, food distributions, and home shelters for abandoned and high-risk kids, Kinderhilfe is transforming these kids' lives. Okay, so just a couple of examples just recently. These are the examples of the recent impact the partner organization is having. They had a 4-year-old boy who was sold by his father to work as a shepherd, taking care of animals on the farm. When the staff found him, he didn't speak because he'd been living in the stable with animals all of his life. And the only thing he had to eat each day was a bowl of food given to him along with the animals. If you can imagine, he thought of himself as an animal. They took him in, gave him an education and a safe place to live. And although he's got more to go, he is now speaking and is a vibrant boy.
It's so sad. Oh,
I know.
You know, that's happening around the world, but thank God we're doing something.
Yeah, I am. You look at these pictures and you think of how, like, what a help they're being to these kids. I don't know which kids are which, but I know that another set of siblings had been being beaten by their alcoholic father. Their mom had passed away. And one day their father came home very drunk and he was annoyed at his kids. And he put them outside where they had guard dogs. The dogs were trying to attack the children. The oldest brother tried to protect the children and he put them behind him. And he got attacked by the dogs. A neighbor got involved and tried to break it up and ended up calling in the authorities. And this organization brought in those children and they are now safe in one of their homes. And so Young Living is excited to partner and make a difference with even more lives. And so I just want, you can join the Young Living Foundation to help. All right. The simplest way to help is to do what's called the $1 up on each Young Living order.
And that's such a simple thing. I mean, we can all do that. There's just a little checkbox.
It's often hard to see the magnitude of the need and not know where or how to help. But it's an honor to be associated with an organization that is turning every contribution into something that can truly change the world. Small donations made by brand partners and customers through Young Living orders has helped us raise over $1 million in donations in each of the last 3 years. With the help of these funds, we have impacted the lives of over 756,000 individuals since 2018, and we are not stopping there. We're looking to accelerate our impact and fund even more great causes to continue to protect and empower our world's young. Our $1 Up program in the U.S. makes it easy for you to make a difference with each Young Living order. Simply click the $1 Up box at checkout to add a $1 donation to your order. When your extra dollars are added to what others are giving through their orders, our combined impact can change the world. In fact, if every Young Living brand partner in the U.S. donated $1 with each order, we would raise over $12 million in a single year. As always, 100% of every donation goes directly to our partners and projects to change lives. Join us in $1 Up on each of your Young Living orders today.
So I love that so much. And I love that it's simple. And the impact of the $1 Up is just, we might not notice that $1. It might be like adding a pack of gum. I don't know. or not buying a coffee at the gas station.
Some cost more than that these days, Amanda. I'm sure.
I know. I was like, what's a dollar? What's a dollar? Nothing's a dollar. Nothing's a dollar. $12 million would be amazing. Amazing. So, it's not necessarily the hugest sacrifice for all of us. And it's a great way to bind together and do a ton of good. And, it was on our trip in Uganda with the head of the foundation that we came up with the Dollar Up idea. And so it's just been such a neat thing to see the impact that's had, because I think that was in 2017. So look what that's doing. It's just doing an amazing thing. Okay, as we start to think about, hang on a second here. Oops.
The fast start.
Oh, it's not working. It's not, okay, there we go. I'm so sorry. Just when you think you have something fixed and then all of a sudden it didn't work fixed. All right. This is another really exciting opportunity from Young Living. And we have these things I feel like we've been talking about a lot of different ways that Young Living is making a really big impact in our lives. And so here's yet one more way that Young Living is making a really big impact for a lot of people. Young Living is bringing us new ways to save with health sharing plans. So raise your hand or just put a lemon or a smiley face or a clap hand in the comments if saving money on health coverage would give you more room in your budget. Great. Like, I'll raise my hand. Or if you wish holistic services were covered on your health plan. Again, hands up. If you're self-employed and wanted to save money on health coverage, and if you want to get up to $75 of Young Living oils and supplements reimbursed each month. Now, however you've answered, if you said yes to any one of those things, pay attention to this statement. Young Living has partnered with Clearwater to provide affordable health plans that can save you annually on healthcare, maybe up to $8,000 or more. These plans are available to customers and brand partners age 18 and up, and even include options for those eligible for Medicare. Check out this video.
Hello, and welcome to Young Living Health Plans, your one-stop shop for personalized healthcare coverage. Just as Young Living provides everything you need for wellness, our health plans offer comprehensive care tailored to your lifestyle. Our Holistic and Holistic Plus ClearShare plans include preventive and everyday care, such as acupuncture, chiropractic visits, and holistic licensed doctors. With ClearShare, you also gain additional support for larger medical expenses through our health cost-sharing model. Whether you need major medical plans, health share options, holistic coverage, or supplemental benefits, we have a solution for you, all while earning PV to help grow your business. With Young Living Health Plans, you can prioritize your health while creating new opportunities to share the gift of wellness. Managing and maximizing your healthcare has never been easier, all in one place. To learn more and book a call with a benefits consultant, visit yl.clearwaterhealth.com.
Okay, love that. You can choose the type of coverage, the level of coverage that fits your needs. And it's based, there's age and family size things you'll want to know about. So be sure to talk to a specialist from ClearShare. But you can see here that there's 3 different levels. You can have the affordable medical and emergency coverage plan. You can do the holistic plan. You can do either one of those individually. So maybe you have a current medical plan that you like, but you don't have any holistic. You can actually do that add-on of just the holistic side. And you can do the 2 of them combined and get both holistic and emergency coverage at a low cost. And it can even cover your essential oils and supplements. And it's very easy, and you get reimbursed right through ClearShare. The ClearShare plans cover urgent care and all of those things on the left. The holistic plans cover all of the things on the right. And beautifully together, you can cover all of them. And we have a ClearShare landing page. You can just find that right inside your Young Living website. There's usually in one of the flippers, there is a ClearShare landing page. And also, if you search Wild Health Plans, you'll find it. And again, if you grab that QR code, you can put the link in the box. Does anybody want to share their ClearShare experience? It's kind of new and just getting started for Young Living, but Clearwater's been around for a very long time and is very well known and trusted. All right, you guys. these big changes and, even changing and switching from a plug-in to a simplified, that's a big change for a lot of people. It's a small step for some of us that have been making these changes for a while. But the big change really comes that your health is going to improve over time with those steps that you make each and every day. And having a total confidence in the products that you bring into your home, knowing that every single product you bring in, every bottle, every drop, every ingredient is working for your family and their healthy lifestyle, not against it. It's actually a huge, huge piece.
And I love the fact that I don't have to worry about my grandkids opening up a cabinet in my home and, grabbing something toxic.
It is truly something that you don't even realize you always worry about before Young Living, but you were, you would run and take something, and not that I'm letting my kids suck on like cleaners, but I'm not panicked and worrying about poison control. I don't have poison control saved in my phone anymore, and I used to. And
my kids used to joke about how they were gonna answer the phone and say, "Hello, Mrs. McDonald. How are you today, Mrs. McDonald?"
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? And so, just seeing in my own life, seeing in the lives of so many of us that are watching, the health transformation that has happened in the lives of our families who are more empowered and control of their home's health. And just even beyond the wellness side of it, this mission has become a source of passion for my family. Like, I'm passionate about telling people about Young Living. And that has created a little additional income for our family. What started out as that passion for helping others has grown into a business that allows Stacy and myself and so many others in this group right here to serve and educate and empower others while also supporting my own family. So before we go ahead to close tonight, I want to ask you, who in your life needs this? Maybe it's a mom who wants to create a healthier home for her kids. Maybe it's a friend who's just really going through it and needs some natural solutions. Maybe it's you, ready to take control of your home, your healthy lifestyle, and maybe even your finances. I'm not talking tonight about just selling products. I'm talking about making an impact. And we would love it if you would be a part of this movement with us. If this resonates with you, if you're feeling that little nudge, let's talk. Because together, we're going to be creating healthier homes. We're going to be changing lives.
And there's nothing as satisfying as that.
There's nothing as satisfying. Okay. We would love to hear from you in the chat box what your favorite part about today was. Don't forget, in the video where it's posted, where we can see the comments, we're going to be looking for those comments, and we're going to be giving away some door prizes. Windows prizes. Are you on a Windows? Could one of us be on a Windows so we could call it a window prize? We're not. We're both on Macs. All right, guys. Have an amazing, amazing Saturday. May spring be with you. And we just really look forward to seeing you. Seeing you soon, learning more about this journey together.
Yes. All right. Y'all have an amazing day.
Bye.